Kia ora, I'm Matt.
And I'm Kyle.
Today we're going to show you a selection of traps that we are going to put out, and we are going to make our very own bait. So today we're going to show you our traps and baitation.
A special friend is coming along. He's going to help us do the possum lining.
Once we've done that, we're going to get the possum fur and we're going to sell it to a buyer. And we're going to do all this in 3 videos.
Alright, so this is a cage and you set it up around the house, see if there's any possums go in it, and by accident your dog or cat might go in it, and then when they go in it you have to release them because we set it up for possums around the house.
Right, so this here is called a multi-self-kill good nature trap. So this is very handy for killing possums or pests like possums.
Alright, so I have a leg hold trap, and this is what we'll be using. You are allowed to use them in the bush.
And this here is called a gin trap. They're illegal now because the possums would always get caught up in here and they would almost chop their foot off and they would crawl in the bush and suffer. So we don't use that much of the poison 1080 because it kills all the environment around it. But we use leg held traps that Cole showed you. We use those because we put them out by hand and we know where they're going. So basically we're going to show you how to make our baitation. So we got some flour, but we're going to show you that in a second. So
we have bananas and we have some celery.
We have some
we also have some peanut butter in there.
We have some Watties tomato sauce and some dried up chilies. And yeah.
We'll try all the baits and see what one is the best to catch all the possums.
So what we will also need is these normal old staples here and a hammer to nail the trap to the tree.
Keep it there. Okay, so I found out how the possums came here, and they came here in 1837.
And they're a real bad pest to New Zealand. That's why we try to kill as much as we can possibly do.
And they wreck the nature bush that all the other different animals live in. So that's why we kill them. Right, now we're going to show you how we make up our bait. Alright, so what I've got here in this here is some flour, and I've got some raw sugar. It just looks like icing sugar because it's covered in flour. Alright, so I'm just going to tip some in here. Bit too much.
So right here I have some special ingredient aniseed. So you want to put 2 or 3 drops in here. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's enough. Then you want to mix the ingredients together like a cake. But not like
Best thing to use is a milk bottle thing, and then what you do now with this Coke bottle is you put it on here like that.
Then you get your ingredients and then you filter it in. Well, I'm spilling it a lot.
You tip it all in. Oh, yeah. And you get a
stick and you shove it down there to make the job go faster. And once that's done, put some more in.
And then you get that stick again. Okay, so we've had a bit of an accident around here because now a lot of possums gonna come around here. Smells like aniseed.
So we're walking back to our truck And we found this down here. There's obviously been a possum that's passed through here or has been living in here for a while. But what we really caught our eye was the scratch marks. They're quite fresh, so we might have to put a trap out here sometime.
Thank you so much for watching our possum video.
So we'll be sure to take you out in the bush with us next time.
Possum lining.
Possum lining.